What is going on, YouTube family? It's Andrea here at VW Family Farm. We got Ben over here driving. We're on another road trip. We took y'all with us to the Deep South Gathering, and we hinted in a video earlier this week that we were going somewhere, and we're taking y'all along today. So we got up at 4:30. I think it was about 4:30. I did chores with a flashlight. Ben put out hay in the dark. I'm sure our neighbor, we don't have very close neighbors, but we do have one neighbor that's fairly close, and I'm sure they probably thought we were lunatics out there at 4:45 in the morning putting out hay. But we got it done because we are going to be gone absolutely all day today, probably until bedtime tonight. So stay tuned and we will tell you where we're taking y'all. We're here. We're at Baker Creek. They invited us up to come tour, see the greenhouses. Sorry, it's bumpy. We're going up a hill. Shop in the seed store and all that kind of fun stuff. We're meeting some super special new friends for lunch. So y'all stay tuned. You're going to be really excited to see them. I know you know them already. We're pretty excited, aren't we?
I'm excited to be here.
Yes. So we're going to get out. We're going to take y'all along part of the way today and just show you what we see.
It's 80% thorns, 18% tomatoes. Upper surface of the leaf, lower surface of the leaves, the stems. It's just awful.
That's cool. Okay, so I have a question.
I assume that's about the oldest kind of plant we have.
You're growing all this for the greenhouses, right?
No.
Or do y'all sell these plants?
No.
No. No and no.
No and no. We grow food for the restaurant.
Okay.
We grow flowers for the restaurant for indoors during the winter. We do trials of stuff. People will send us seed, and Jared says, is this something we want to sell? Quick, grow me a dozen, and we'll evaluate it. Carrots and lettuce and celtis and chores and all kinds of stuff. So we grow it for trials. We grow it for seed production. We grow it for the restaurant. We don't sell bedding plants.
Okay.
There's probably 9,000 plants in here. I got 3,000 bok choy over there that are going into one of the new greenhouses for the restaurant.
Okay.
Most of these they're dry. Don't look at them.
Hey, that's one thing I learned off of your interview on that Facebook video. A lot of people just overwater.
You kill them with water. For instance, here's a orange spice jalapeno grow out for seed.
Oh, okay.
98 per cell or per tray. There's 500 there. They're going to get stuck in a house somewhere, and then somebody has to come along and harvest all of them. Somebody has to come along and process all of them. And somebody has to seed pack them. We'll sell them next year.
Wow.
So how do you keep those? Are you going to have just those in a greenhouse by themselves?
Those will be the only peppers in a greenhouse.
That's how you keep them from cross-pollinating?
Yeah, and we got screens on most of the houses, and we'll have, yeah, exactly, isolation. Either through time, space, species, whatever.
Right, so if you're out in the garden and you're growing a bell pepper and a jalapeno pepper, you can't, even though they're both heirlooms, you can't say that the next seed
generation
is going to be a cross, could be a cross.
The fruit will come true to the parents.
Right.
The seeds inside the fruit,
Okay.
no idea.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Depending on how close they are, and if you got a big crop of pollinators, that there's no guarantees on the seed.
Right.
But if you have them, I think Martin said like 50 feet of separation between your peppers, because they're pretty much self-pollinating.
Right.
But if the bumblebee goes from that one to that one, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
And 50 feet's a long way.
And 50
when
feet's
people,
yeah, nobody
us
gardens.
included, cram stuff together.
Yeah, you don't garden unless you put a pepper garden over there.
Right.
Another pepper.
Right.
Right.
But everybody puts stuff in the same garden.
Right.
So that's going to be a jalapeno crop. This is sugar rush, peach peppers. Those are trial peppers. Only got 2 out of that one. Pippin's Golden Honey. Annuum CAP03. No seed date on it. Look at my shore flies. Gosh, I hate them things. Red habanero, red Savina habanero pepper. Planted 212, a trial. Seed came from pepperheads.com. So we try a bunch of stuff in and out.
So how many times do y'all water these? I seen you watering a while ago. You just go over it once and then that's it for the day, or?
Oh yeah, for the day, absolutely. Depending on the heat, we got the thermostat set to cool us about 75. They're probably watered 3 times a week.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's about too much. But once again, the germ table over here has got heat mats underneath it. One set at 84, one set at 80. So we put the peppers mainly down on the hot end and the eggplant and the tomatoes down on the hot end.
Right.
And then as soon as they germ and we're satisfied with germ, we roll them over onto another table. As soon as they're ready to go in the ground somewhere, we yank them out of here. We got 9,000 plants.
How many helps you maintain all this?
Can you start seeds without a heat mat inside? Yeah, absolutely, you can start them. The heat mat, all it does is speed up germination.
Yeah.
Soil temp and heat mats are directly related in what they do. If your soil temp's 56 degrees, you just can't get it going. Some things it'll rot before it'll germinate. If you bump it up to 70, instead of taking a month, it takes 2 weeks. If you bump it up to 80, instead of taking 2 weeks, it'll germinate in a week. So it's one of those you're gaining time.
Why does some varieties of tomatoes, it may not be the variety, it may be the planting depth also, but like if I go in there and plant 5 different varieties of tomatoes, same time, same way,
mix, same everything.
Why does some of them sprout and then some of them may sprout a week later?
I think it's just a genetic thing.
A genetic.
Yeah, this variety sprouts in 6 days. This one takes 2 weeks.
So when do you call it giving up on
if I'm going to get anything out of it? Depends on what we're planting.
Right.
We have dogwoods down on the end there that we planted 2 months ago, and they're this tall.
Oh wow.
And we didn't give up on them because they're dogwood trees.
Right.
The pink ones.
Right.
Other stuff, it will be 30 days, you know, and it depends on what. If it's lettuce, it should be up in 3 days. If it's 2 weeks later and it's not up, it's no good.
Okay.
Peppers, I give them. I mean, we're still not done. We got trays over here that we keep saying, "Is it done? Is it done? Is it done?" And then another one will come up. It's like, okay, let's wait another couple days, and then you watch it, and if nothing else comes after a week and a half, you kind of got to say that's it.
And that's the same variety.
And that's all a uniform seed.
Yeah.
How do you recommend to store seeds? Freezer, root cellar, or like in a dark closet? What do you think's the best way?
Airtight and cool.
Okay.
I'd probably go airtight and refrigerator, unless you're trying to stratify them for a given reason. Some seeds need stratification below freezing temperatures, 60 days at 37 degrees. Some seeds don't. So depending on the variety, airtight and fridge probably handles 90% of them.
So if somebody bought a package of seeds from y'all and only planted half of that package, then they're going to save the package for next year?
Put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the fridge tucked behind the mayonnaise.
Okay.
And don't forget where it is. 8 years from now, if I clean my fridge out every 8 years or so, I find things in there that
Maybe.
shouldn't be in there. Oops. Yeah, cool and dry.
Okay. What's the hardest thing to grow in Missouri?
A good mustache. Children. Indoors, outdoors.
Whatever you want to answer.
A lemon tree?
Got them next door. Got them in the greenhouses. You want to go see a Myers lemon? It's got fruit on it. With the right conditions, you can grow anything anywhere. That's all it comes down to. If you want to grow lemons on the North Pole, well, you better have a big propane tank and a nice greenhouse.
Yeah.
You can grow anything you want. We got lights. You can control the environment. You can grow anything you want, anywhere you want.
How long do you leave your lights on?
These are on 12 hours a day unless the sun's out.
Right.
The ones next door are on 7 p.m., 2 a.m. What's that? 7 hours. But we're extending the season over there, or the day length, to about 20 hours a day.
Wow. But plants do need a rest period.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Transpiration, respiration.
Right.
You want to get into the details? I took Plant Fizz, and I did pretty good in it. See, ADP is converted to ATP by sunlight.
I should have brought my homeschool kids.
And the adenosine triphosphate at night breaks down and releases the stored energy from the ADP. So
there you go.
Yeah, you got to have respiration.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can, I'll put it this way, you can grow them 24 hours under light, but why? They're not going to grow any better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 16, 17, 18 hours, and that's all you need. And respiration is important.
Cool. And all of this is just for trial runs and seed.
And for out in the garden, for the demonstration garden.
Restaurant.
And the restaurant.
And the restaurant.
So come the Spring Planting Festival, y'all don't sell any of those plants you're sprouting?
No, not traditionally. Who knows? I got a bunch of leftovers. I got eggplant in here till who flung the chunk. 6 of each kind, because they're going in the garden.
Right.
So we just plant 6. He doesn't need a whole row of eggplant of the same variety. He wants different ones next to different ones. See, this kohlrabi's got issues with the leaf tips. Okay, that's an indication of calcium deficiency. Could be boron, but there's enough boron everywhere, you don't have to worry about it. Calcium deficiency, the leaves will curl up and the tips will burn. Just exactly, this is an absolute classic example of that upward curl, and just the tips are burning. I didn't have it on these. But most brassicas and cool weather crops, lettuce, kohlrabi's, cabbage, they'll all give you that leaf curl, and it's a calcium deficiency. How you treat it, I run calcium nitrate. Tums works, powdered milk works, gypsum works, but you gotta gypsum slow. You're not going to correct that on the next leaf.
Yeah.
So calcium deficiency, that's classic syndrome of it.
I bet you've never seen a cabbage leaf that big. That's outrageous.
We just grow them for fun. That's not how your cabbage at home looks?
And look at all the colors.
Yeah, I love looking down in the center of
Yeah, I
that
know.
one.
It's so deep
Yeah.
down in there.
There's a little size comparison. Probably as long as my arm.
Wow. And you've got to show these little sunflowers.
Oh yeah, these are little, it's a dwarf, super dwarf sunflower.
We'll show size comparison on them.
Yeah, it's about the size of the cabbage leaf.
Yeah, there's a cabbage leaf and the sunflower. We're going to see about clipping the ancillary buds off there and see if we can get one big flower.
Here. So they're being taken out of the queue because they've been packed, quote unquote, because they're down in here. Once all of this is good, the light will go blue, so we know the order is filled. So we push the blue light, and then we get our shipping label. And we make sure that it's good and packed, not too full, not too empty, because then the bags rip. And we throw it up there. And of course, keep it nice and tidy, and push for another order. And then it brings in another order. Now it goes all the way down here, and we have it separates out trash, and then it goes in the box. So then we just, yeah, it separates it, shoots the trash down there, and then...
Anybody ordering seats today?
And then, I don't know, the line's been running, that's probably 30 minutes worth, maybe, about. And then we have all the envelopes up here for our size. It tells you what size you need.
Okay,
All right, guys, I told y'all we were meeting someone, so look who we ran into.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, we just had an awesome lunch.
Yep.
Had a
We've
great
been
visit.
touring and
Yep.
had a great time. We're going to do some more touring and interview Jair here in a minute, but I wanted to show you who we got to meet.
We took a day off from working in the garden to actually come spend some time out here at Baker Creek with you guys, and what a gorgeous day.
Absolutely. Baker Creek is one of our very favorite places to come visit. It's just beautiful, and these days it's super calm. But come May 5th and 6th, it will be
Yes.
crazy. So
Yes.
we enjoy coming out here when it's a little bit more calm, so we can look around.
And they even let people from Arkansas come here.
That's right.
Wow, surprise.
If y'all haven't made plans to come to the Spring Planting Festival, you should. We came last year for the first time, and it's amazing.
There's so many people.
so many
but it's
nice
so much
people,
fun.
so many like-minded people.
Yeah, and so many things to learn, and just, you know, it's a great place to throw off ideas with other
Yes,
people that
yes.
think the same way you do.
Lots of great
Exactly.
vendors too. There's greenhouse vendors and
Yes.
service vendors and all kinds of people that you can talk to, learn about what you can do in your area.
Buy all your plants and everything. So,
We brought y'all something today. Y'all want to go see what it is?
I do.
That's exciting.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I also brought you
Those
some
tomatoes
salt.
might not even make it
Oh,
home.
thank you.
So you can have a salad and some salt.
Do you know
Yeah.
that I have been having a hard time getting salt from
Oh,
Azure?
really?
They've been out.
Ah,
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I
don't
should've
need
brought
none
you
for a little
more.
while.
Oh, that's okay. I appreciate it.
well, this is their salt. I thought you could try it and see if you like it. So.
Thank you.
We just started ordering from Azure,
You
thanks
did?
to you.
We
actually.
did.
And I really order from them anyway. It's just a way for me to get some health foods
Mm-hmm.
and cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I order a lot in bulk.
Yeah.
You know, we really don't buy a whole lot
yeah,
at the grocery store, and I mean, in general.
yeah. We
So-
don't either.
But
So
you're
I-
not going to go out in your backyard and get salt, are you?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Salt
yeah.
and sugar and flour, things like that.
Yeah, that's about all we
Staples.
still buy. The staples,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, beans, chickpeas,
Yeah.
green peas, lentils. What else did I get last time? Quinoa.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I just go along and help carry it to the car.
I'm just
Okay,
trying to
we
be.
really wanted this to have y'all's logo. Ben, go ahead and tell the story.
I tried and tried to cut out y'all's logo on Emily's Cricket, and that right there is all I could come out with.
Hey, I think it
Well,
looks
that
great.
is awesome. Thank you so
With the
much.
barn and the chicken and everything joining together.
What's on
it was-
Kevin's shirt?
Yeah.
That's what we were shooting for, but
Hey,
that's what it turned out
it
to
looks
be.
awesome.
I think it looks awesome.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it. We
Well,
really
he
do.
thought that way you can split your bees and have another
Now
box.
you
Yep.
know which box is which.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
Heck
Your
yeah.
bees will know they're coming back to living
That's
traditions.
right.
There you
Right.
go.
That's right.
You put a little address on it for them.
You might not want to broadcast that on the
Yeah.
on
that's
YouTube.
that's true.
But
Oh,
If
well,
we
we
could-
appreciate
you
that. That
guys.
was very, very thoughtful.
after
And we are hoping to get either catch a swarm or split our hive or
Something.
Right, you think we better go find Jer?
I started gardening as a small child out in the Boise Valley in Idaho, and well, it was on the Idaho-Oregon border, right on
Yeah.
the Oregon side. But anyway, I'd gardened with my parents and grandparents. But when I really started to get into seeds was probably when I was about 10 years old. And
Yeah.
started noticing seeds disappearing, and then the seed company got started when I was about 17.
That's amazing.
now what is this?
This is a calamansi or calamandan orange. It's a little sour orange. It's one of the hardiest oranges. They'll probably go down to about 15 degrees or below outside, maybe 12. So it makes a tart orange though. They're tart, very orange tasty, but very tart. So great for marmalade or
Right.
jams or anywhere you want a tart fruit. So pies, it makes great pies. Any kind of desserts.
Huh.
But it's quite productive considering it's just in that little pot. Here's our purple lady bok choy. This is one of our favorite vegetables.
That's beautiful.
Really good eating. We eat it about at least every day. So.
Yeah.
They're just growing in these big, the ground goes down to here.
Okay.
So it's cement underneath it.
Oh,
okay,
it
there
is.
Okay.
It was originally just cement, and we decided to do something different, so
Right.
we put these on top.
Okay.
Huh.
We were going to grow plants on tables, and then we ended up moving to someplace else.
Someone asked us if y'all would ever sell microgreens. Is that something y'all offer now and I just didn't know it? Or?
We don't sell seeds for microgreens in particular. Yeah, it's something
Yeah.
we're doing time, but pretty much we're just looking for the individual varieties.
Right.
We don't really do much bulk either, so. We're really excited about the pink celery, which we've been growing. I think we don't have any right now. And
Yeah.
we have it in the greenhouse in a pot or in 6 plants. We just 6 packs. We just pulled out the stuff in the garden, but it's really good. It's really
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite vegetable overall?
Oh, yeah, that's a hard question. It kind of depends on the time of the year.
Yeah.
But in the winter, probably bok choy is our favorite, carrots, and the Kyoto red carrot is one of our favorites. Dragon's fruit cactus. Yeah, that was the tall bok choy from China. That's what we're planning to get to eventually. So
You don't have that seed yet?
not yet. Yeah, we're just doing a trial on it. And,
Is all of this for trial or what?
for trial, well, mostly just to eat right now.
All right, guys, it's Monday. Life is back to normal here, and we are wrapping up the Baker Creek video. Ben and I had a blast. For one, the kids had a ball with their grandparents and cousins on spring break. We gave them almost a week off of helping out here on the farm. We really missed them because it was a lot of work, but they had a ball. Ben and I had a ball taking a little road trip up to Baker Creek together. That was good for us. and they just treated us like royalty, which just blows our mind because we're still a small channel. And when they gave us all the seeds, people were like, wow, what in the world is going on with them giving you all that? But they are just so generous. That is just their mission, is to get seeds in the hands of people who want to grow stuff. And they're just really amazing. Everyone we met there was so kind. You would see the same people packing seeds, fixing lunch in the restaurant, in the seed store. They all just multitask, and it's like a huge family environment. We just thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a beautiful day. We really loved meeting Kevin and Sarah. They're just genuine, kind people. We had a lot in common. We do a lot of the same things, and we live a really similar lifestyle on our homesteads. So that was really cool meeting them. Hope to hang out with them again soon, and we're already looking forward to seeing them at the Baker Creek Spring Planting Festival. So I just thank y'all for going along with us. Thank you to everyone who's new here. Thank you for checking our channel out. I hope you stick around. We call it our YouTube family because that's really what it is, and we invite you to join us. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. Give us a like, comment, share our videos. We've grown quite a bit in the last week, and that's all because of y'all, and I thank y'all so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow. God bless.